Video brought to you by Morante Plumbing and Oil. Morante, the #1 name in plumbing.
And we are back, G McElhinney, with a special edition
You are a real
of
piece
the
of
Outlaw
shit.
Blitz podcast. I've been waiting for weeks to say this. You're not fully transitioned. Big fella, let's get dangerous.
Such a dick. Oh my god, you
I
asshole.
just saw you go.
Fucking asshole.
If Highland's favorite singer is Elvis Presley.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody knows
and
that.
his favorite song, and I think it's your favorite rendition of the song too.
Yeah.
1977 Live.
Yep, that's the one.
There it is.
Fucking asshole. The you know what's crazy?
Get it your way.
Is if you saw you haven't seen Smash Machine yet, right?
No.
So the Elvis music was featured in it. They did a remake of Don't Be Cruel, which I didn't like. But as there's a training montage as Mark Kerr's getting out of rehab and getting ready for a pride fight in Japan, just the big tournament that happened, they're playing that version of My Way the whole time. So in the movies, I'm watching it and I'm getting all fucked up, and it's, yeah.
Well, at least you didn't get fucked up here right now.
Yeah.
So this is literally just a special edition thing. Nothing too long, nothing crazy. We just wanted to come on and make an appearance and make.
Yeah.
So you're clearly not transitioned.
No.
For weeks now, I've been saying, is he going to take his last name and he's be Winnie now? You know, like Winnie Cooper or Winnie Highland.
Oh God. They're just Winnie.
Winnie. So I don't know. You the floor is yours to say what you need to say and what you want to say.
Oh, well, first off, it's good to be back in Hughesy's chair.
And stuff.
I feel like I'm a visitor in my own chair for right now. But yeah, lots transpired. I haven't been around since early September. I think maybe for one of the first episodes where the Camp Boys took over and filled in for me, and admirably, and did a great job. Are still going to continue to do a great job. Townsend came in, Big A Burke, and stuff. Hughes, doing a great job being here. And I don't know if there's people have been wondering where I was. So I guess I'll go back to that weekend where everything started. So I know we recorded that week. I had what I thought was a pulled muscle in my back. So that Sunday, I do my fantasy draft at Wild Wings with the boys from work.
Yep.
And I got home, went right to bed. I was like, fuck, I just can't get comfortable. So the next morning I told Carlos, I'm going over to Northern Dutchess, get this shit checked out finally. So I'm there. The doctor gives me a shot, and this gets even more fucked. Doctor gives me a shot of pain stuff, so I'm chilling, and I tell him, also kind of got a sore throat and discomfort in my right ear canal. So he's feeling around my neck and whatnot, and he says, all right, let's order a CT CAT scan, or a CT scan. And I say, all right, whatever. So I go and do that, go back, I'm chilling, pain meds are working for the most part. And then it was late in the day. Carly had just got out of work, I think, or was about to get out of work. And he comes out and he tells me, listen, we found a mass on your thyroid and a bunch of masses on your lungs. I said, all right, this is all news to me. I'm here for what I think is a fucking pulled muscle.
Right.
And they ran a CT scan again with contrast to kind of bring everything to the forefront, and said, listen, you need to follow up with somebody. So Carly got on the phone, immediately emailed her doctor at Mount Sinai, Dr. Kirk, who did her thyroid cancer surgery. They got me in Thursday that week. Carly had just been happening to been going down for her 6-month checkup, and they brought me in. They did a thyroid biopsy that day, some blood work, and of course you just sit and you wait and you wait and you wait, and everybody's got questions, and you just wait. You don't really know. So on the 22nd of September, I ended up going in for a lung biopsy, and the results came back from that a few days later that showed that I have metastatic follicular thyroid cancer, which means I have cancer in my thyroid that has then moved down to my chest as well. So here I stand. I've been going back and forth to Mount Sinai, testing appointments, getting everything scheduled. I was supposed to have surgery 2 days from now.
Right.
And I ended up with an infection on my leg last week, so that shit got postponed again. Because again, if it was raining pussies, I would get smacked in the face with a fucking dick.
Sal.
Yeah, I would get smacked in the face with Sal. So,
can I ask you a question before you continue?
Yeah.
So, I know nothing about this. Does that, when it moves, is it considered stage
correct?
4?
Yeah.
Once it moves, it's stage 4.
Once it's
no
metastasized, it's stage 4.
Okay.
So, so the course of treatment is surgery. They're going to take the thyroid, the whole thyroid, all the lymph nodes on my neck, and from there, once I heal up from that, they'll try radioactive iodine therapy, which is typical after thyroid surgery. And if there's complications, if it needs more, if it's not working, then immunotherapy and or chemo. But one step at a time. Carly's been saying from day one, it's when you're the one that's waiting, and you're the one that every day you wake up, will the phone ring today? Will I get a fucking email today? Trust the process. And it's true. You have to sit back and let it work, and
right.
It's not going to move any faster. I will say that obviously she's been amazing. My friends, obviously you included, buddies at work, have all been reaching out. My boys have been amazing and by my side. My ex-wife, Christina, she's been great. I've got a lot of support out there, and I got a little road ahead of me, a little battle ahead of me, but got to take it one day at a time.
Yeah, I mean,
you hear all these what is cliches, but in essence, they're true. You can't. It's one step at a time,
dude. And it's not for nothing. There's so many other things that pop up at 50.
Right. Oh, and the funny, it's ironic, funny, whatever. The PET scan. So once you have cancer, or they suspect you have cancer, then they ramp up the testing. They send you for a PET scan, which is a more in-depth scan of your whole body. So they do a radioactive tracer, then they send you through this machine that is very similar to like an MRI machine, the way it looks. Well, go to find out, it wasn't a pulled muscle in my back; it was a broken rib.
How the fuck you break?
Not a
rib,
clue.
bro?
Not a clue. Could have sneezed. Nothing. No idea. But if I didn't go to the hospital for back pain that day, I would know none of this.
Right.
So everything does happen for a reason.
It is weird. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's weird. I did what I thought was right by our standards of this show for months and months and years. Actually, years and years.
Yeah.
Like 5 years is,
Yep.
This was your story to tell. It wasn't mine. So I'm like, he's transitioning. He's quartered and tucking it in and all that. I didn't know what else to really do, but
no. Listen.
I didn't want to make a serious situation known. It's not my position. It's not my place to make it known.
Right.
This moment right now
right.
is your moment to tell everybody. So I just kind of went with the flow, and then, in our typical way, I had to start it with the song we started with.
What's fucked up is, listen, when you're in this position, and again, I'm going to go out and say that thyroid cancer, if you are to roll the dice and have to come up craps with cancer, thyroid cancer is one of the ones that you would want.
Mm-hmm.
It is generally by itself one of the most curable. Now, obviously, the fact that it's moved down into my chest presents obstacles.
Yeah.
But again, not a death sentence by any stretch at this juncture. It is fully treatable. There's a path of treatment laid out, and we'll take it one step at a time.
So is the plan to remove the whole thing?
Yeah.
So then,
now the fucked up part. Do
you have to then take some medicine?
Yes. That day, I'll actually start on thyroid hormone replacement. I can never remember the name of it. Carly takes it every day. And they'll continue to run blood work because it's something where you have to adjust the level to where it fits your body.
Mm-hmm.
The part of the surgery where Dr. Kirk was explaining is when they go in, now it's a massive tumor. It's like 4 centimeters by 4 centimeters by 4 centimeters, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when it's on a small gland inside your neck, it takes up a lot of space. You can feel it on the surface. She said that normally they'll split the muscle in the neck down the middle, one of the sides, and they'll go in and pull it out that way. But because the tumor is so large, she's going to have to split it that way and across. So literally quartering the muscle. Once she gets it out, then she has to put it back together. Mm-hmm. So she says, you're going to have some tightness for a while after surgery. Put you in a
neck thing like you were when you wiped your ass.
No, not thank God. I know.
So you were going out and getting quartered.
I am getting quartered in a different way. The plan is she's got, I think I'll be in the hospital probably two days, maybe. The day of surgery, 2 additional days after that. I'll come home. I'll rehab. I'll be out of work for up to 5 weeks. Then once I'm fully healed, there's an iodine-free diet you have to do because your body has to be completely free of iodine.
What has iodine in it?
Every fucking thing. This diet sucks. Carly did it. It's basically the list of foods. You're going to want to pick 4 or 5 things and know for a month that's what you're eating.
Okay.
So
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but because when they put the radiation into your body, then the iodine helps it attach to the cancer cells, and then if they see the radiation attached to something, they know it's working. If it doesn't attach, it's not working. Mm-hmm. So, again, that's going to be in the new year. I have to recover from the surgery first, and then progress to that. So,
all right. I'm trying to think if there's any questions I have for you. Do you need anything from Outlaw Nation?
Nah, man, I'm good. If people feel compelled, that like I don't need financial support. I have a good job. I have good insurance. I was smart many years ago and took out the Aflac cancer policy just in case, and thank God I have it. Yeah. But if people feel compelled or they want to help in some way, they can make a donation to American Cancer Society in the name of the Outlaw Blitz. I have a logo that you can throw up on our webpage now that this is out. And just stand by. I'm going to pop on as much as I can in the coming weeks up till surgery. I got probably 2 episodes, and then I'll be out. Mm-hmm. I'll come on with the rest of the guys, hopefully, and then we'll go from there.
All right, sounds good. I just wanted to make sure you had the platform to say it. It shouldn't come from me.
It's funny because you play that fucking song, and I'm like, this cocksucker. You start talking about things because when you are presented with the potential of your own mortality, you got to start doing things that are not shit you want to talk about, do every day. Like I reached out to our buddy Liam to get a will so I could fill that out, get this sent back. And we started talking about, God forbid shit goes bad, what do you want to do? And I said, I would want to be laid out for a day with Jack and then be cremated, but I want all Elvis music played.
We're doing Vader style. We're just lighting you up.
That's it.
Yeah.
Set the fire, baby. And I would want the ashes spread. I talked to Chris about this too the other day. He was laughing. He knew right away. Oh, let me guess, Wildwood and Cape Cod. I was like, yeah. I said, I'm gonna give George some. He could throw him on the football field.
I'm going to the nut, wherever the nut hut was, and throwing it in them people's window.
Well, he said that's on the boardwalk, but he said he goes, oh, it's gonna be fucking weird from the front lawn of what used to be the captain's table in some people's house dumping shit out.
Yeah.
So, but that's hopefully something that happens when I'm 90 years old, not now.
You know, there's the one positive about, I mean, our kids probably don't appreciate a lot of this. They're probably like, oh, we're two old fucking Homer dads, old heads, whatever. But over 280 episodes, what we never had from our dads, they're going to have, like where we've talked about them and what made us proud of all them. They're going to have an audio recording of all the things that we, you know, felt and wanted to pass along.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Like, we've been doing this for 5 years.
Yep.
You've laid a lot of this stuff out when you didn't know that this was the
that
situation.
you did it right. Yeah. You know, it's both. And again, you've got 3, I've got my 2, and I've got my stepkids who have also been fantastic. But speaking to like Max and Chris specifically, such different people process and handle things in such different ways.
Yeah.
Chris is a little more stoic, but then I think once it settled in, he had a lot more questions.
Well, he's a naturally inquisitive kid,
right? And then he like pretty much straight up told me like, "Don't keep shit from me." Like he wants to, if it gets to a point where it's bad, he wants to know that.
Yeah.
You know, but that's just the way he is. And he's like, "Well, fuck it, you're already bald." So I said, "No, that's true."
Yeah.
So you know, we got to make humor of a situation. You know, when I found out Max was in Florida on vacation,
don't ruin that.
Right? I said, let him come home. I wanted to tell him in person, and I'm glad I did. You know, we were able to have a hug and sit down and talk about it. Went up to his mom's house. We all sat down and shot the shit, and he processed it in his way, and it's just it's awesome that if you guys listen to this episode or you watch it on YouTube, I know Chris, you still listen all the time. I think Max should do too. I love you both. You guys are my rocks, and I appreciate everything you guys do for me, whether I say it enough or not. But you know, between them and like again, Carly was away this week for her national conference for her job. Felt like shit that I'm in the hospital and she can't be here. It's like, listen, and that's the one thing that you realize immediately too. Whatever you've got going on, it's in your world, but life goes on.
Well, it continue. The merry-go-round keeps going.
100%. So I told her, you don't have to feel bad.
Well, what was wild is at noon we were going to be here at 2:00 to record.
Right.
And at 1:30, like an hour later, you're like, I'm headed to the hospital.
Right. So I woke up
for this other part.
Yeah. Yeah. For it was cellulitis, which you know I've had 100 times now since.
But it feels like it came on like that.
And it did. So I'm watching the Jet game. That alone is fucking worse than cancer or cellulitis.
You want them to be you want like my dad? You want them to be your pallbearers so we can let you down one last time?
And absolutely. Or just fucking light the match.
Yeah.
So, I'm watching the Jet game, getting clothes ready, and I'm sitting on the edge of the bed and I'm ironing, and I'm like, all right, I don't feel great today, but I do have good and bad days.
Yeah.
You know, it has affected my breathing a lot. I get winded way more. I'm like, I'm just a fat fuck. And they're like, no, like, yes, you are. But at the same time, you've got all this going on inside you too that's going to cause it. So I was like, all right, I'm having a bad day, but let me get fucking dressed and going. So I took a shower, got dressed, threw my laundry in the car, and I'll end with that funny story so we can end on a high note. I get everything out to the car, and I am like fucking gassed, and I'm like, man, I don't feel good. So I was stopping by Swim King to fill out the who's on.
Zach Benjamin said, "Fucking Jets."
Exactly, 100%. So I'm in the car and I get to Swim King. I stop to see Chris quick, and I'm glad I did, because I go in, I'm filling out my weekly sheet there, and I'm like, all right, now it started to register. Fuck, this is going to be a cellulitis attack. And as I sit there and I'm waiting, and I'm starting to feel shittier and shittier and shittier, I shot you the text. I said, Chris, I'm heading over to Northern Dutchess. He's like, all right, hit me up if you need something later. So sure as shit, I go in there, run all the testing. But then because of the cancer, they run a lot more testing.
Right.
So I'm getting pissed, because I'm like, yo, I know why I'm here. Like, I've had this enough times. Pay fucking attention. And then finally by Tuesday morning, they're like, oh, you have cellulitis. No shit. Like, I told you this on Sunday.
Yeah.
But the whole time I was getting antibiotics, so it was doing its job. But yeah, it came on like that, because we were supposed to record then. But then the funny part of this whole story is,
so you're stuck in a hospital.
Right.
Your laundry's in the back of your car.
I don't have my fucking BiPAP machine to sleep. So Haley gets everything together, gives it to my mother-in-law, who brings it to the hospital for me. I had 2 pairs of pajamas. So I had literally 2 pairs of shorts, 2 T-shirts. And Chris went to Target for me, picked up an order, and dropped the shit off the next night. So I had deodorant, shower gel, whatever. Powder, always a necessity.
Yeah.
And now it's Wednesday, and I'm getting discharged. And my first thought is, I'm going home to no fucking laundry here, no clean laundry. So I have on the hoodie I went to the hospital in, with the T-shirt and pajama shorts, no drawers. And because of the fever, my nuts are hanging. I'm talking like paper mache. This shit is
looking like bad grandpa.
Oh, 100%. They're like this shit that hangs off the back of your truck. So I'm at the laundromat, and I'm fucking half bent over the machine, putting my dirty laundry in. I haven't even gone home. And I'm thinking, God, I'm hoping my nuts are not hanging out the back of my fucking short legs here, because I could feel them swinging.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So in the car, I went back, sat in the car, got home that night. It felt great to just take a shower in your own shower and go to sleep in your own bed.
Yeah, no, and that's the other thing. No matter where you are, home is home. Where your stuff is where you feel most comfortable getting all your things.
Yep, I slept good that night for sure.
So going forward, we'll have you intermittently. You're going to have a surgery, got bumped back from, which would have been Monday the 20th,
and it's now going to be November 10th.
November 10th. Okay.
Right.
So it gives you time to get like 1 or 2 shows in.
Yep.
Possibly. It's all moving. So if you listen to this on Spotify only and you don't watch it, I think you're going to see it's probably going to, the time frame isn't going to be Thursday at midnight, because if you can't do a show, we'll just do live shows on Thursdays.
Right.
Because it's hard to stay ahead with your schedule right now.
Right.
So it'll come out more like Thursday night at like 9 o'clock.
Sure. If you
the video will always be,
and we have a new laptop.
The video will always be Thursday at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
When there's equipment that's not in 75 pieces.
Right. Which luckily we have a workaround with the board right now, which we put 4.5 hours in trying to figure out. But we're up and running. Clearly we have video going right now, so we got to work around and things are okay. And the camper boys will be here.
Yeah, the camp crew should be here, and we'll probably do Thursday night live this week.
Yep.
But I just wanted to make sure you got out, and Winnie came out and said to us what was going on.
Yeah.
I just thought the whole time you're getting your tits pushed up and quartered, and then you're going to do tuck it. Oh, I do want to get your opinion, because the other guys talked about this.
All right.
How did you make out with the whole monster Ed Gein story?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I was telling Chris this too, and he said, "Oh, I think they just talked about it on the show." I'm 10 minutes into the first episode, or maybe not 10 minutes, maybe a half hour, and then he's got his dead mother on the table. She's got a bush like JJ Walker's afro, and it's just going fucking off the rails immediately. Like, this dude is tweaked.
You're
You can
sending
tell
me
something's wrong with him.
You're sending me like fireside text. You're like, oh my god, and I'm like, you haven't scratched the surface. He goes,
Yeah, and I
going
did
down
not.
on a dead chick is not scratching the surface. I go, nope.
Yeah, and it wasn't.
It
It wasn't. The part I'm like now, so I'm in the bathroom using the facilities between episodes, taking a break, and I hop on Wikipedia because I want to read more to see how realistic that the show is. And they mention a nipple belt.
Yeah.
And motherfucker, if that nipple belt didn't make the show, it sure did.
Sure did.
With the box of the JJs.
Yep. Oh, dude, it was fucking. He was just knocked in the head, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Alfred Hitchcock was an absolute weirdo too.
And the actor and the Texas Chainsaw
Anthony,
Massacre guy.
Anthony Perkins was whacked. The director for Texas Chainsaw Massacre also whacked.
Yeah, they all idolized this guy who was just, and then he literally didn't know he did it. It was like his brain just shut. I don't believe that though. I said it with them guys. I think they glorified him a little bit because he knew what he did to his brother.
Right. But and he didn't know that. If you go back and watch the incident, I don't think it registered.
Gotcha.
It didn't register to him that he just did it. Like, and I mean, like, killed him with a fucking log.
Yeah.
He thought he was just going to whack him and he would fall down and get up and be fine.
Yeah.
And he killed him and he left him laying there.
Yeah, but then he
gets away with it.
But then he was smart enough to bring him next to a fire.
Right. Which you could tell the police chief did not buy it. The sheriff did not buy it.
He was like,
but when the coroner was willing to sign off on smoke inhalation, he gets away with it.
Yep.
The only guy I felt bad for in that entire show was the deputy.
Yes.
Who finds his mother. Yeah. That was rough.
Yeah.
So all this done by a fucking country bumpkin retard. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, the kid that did the acting was amazing.
Yeah. Who and Ed Gein lived until the 90s.
Yeah. Or was it 90 or 80?
Or 80, maybe the 80s. Yeah, he was in his 70s.
1906 he was born.
Right.
84.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Wild shit. All right, man. This was the special edition Outlaw Blitz where Highland came into my way. And, he just wanted to give an update to all of our fans. Listen, you can still hit the Facebook page and send your words of encouragement.
Yeah,
and Highland will probably post periodically an update from him onto our page.
Yeah, or George can share from mine.
Yeah.
Anybody feels compelled to reach out to me and you want to send me an email or something, h160@gmail.com. Don't spam me. Don't send me dick pics.
Yep, all Sal's Cubs are sending
me
dick
100% of them. He's on his way right. He's getting high altitude head right now.
Yeah,
in Denver.
He's giving high altitude.
He's giving it, yes.
Yeah. His beard's all in there. Hey, man.
He's getting shorter of breath as he's doing it.
Yep.
So.
All right, buddy. So listen. Hold on. We got one more chat. Let's see what the chat is here. He's still transitioning. He left that out. You're going to catch these hands. That must be Chris.
Yeah, it's definitely Chris. Yeah.
All right. I've been waiting to hear this. Take us home, big fella.
All right. For G-Mac and Winnie, this has been the Outlaw Blitz podcast. Fuck cancer and take it deep.
And fuck you, April.
And fuck you, April, and take it deep.